I'm sharing the show.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kiara. Hello, everybody. Aloha, kakahiaka. Means good morning to you, except it's 12 o'clock. So that actually be aloha awinana. I'm going to check the sound on the show. Aloha, Giovanna.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kiara. Alrighty. We are. Aloha, everybody. We are doing a nature inspired show, so it's a little different. We're going to start off by showing you a bunch of samples and things that you can make that are very Lilo inspired and her sister Nani. So the collection is, oh, let me show you, shells, rocks. I have some jewelry on right now. Woo! And I'm very tangled. So I'm going to show you my earrings. Jason is going to switch the camera any second now. Perfect. Okay. So I have on. Hi, June. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some jewelry inspiration. Then we're going to show you some stuff, and then we'll come back. And if you have questions or anything that you want to make and you need help finding the pieces or knowing what technique it is, we will come and talk to you about that. So to start it off, I do have my new necklace is my favorite. It's gray wood. I have not seen the new Lilo and Stitch yet. I'm going to though. She's so cute. This one is wood beads with Tahitian pearls in the center. So if you're making something and you're not too sure and you're like just starting off with design, I thought putting, oh, hang on. I find that putting focal in the center and using smaller beads on the side is always like a no fail technique. Smaller beads, a few, usually an odd number works well, 1, 3, and 5. And the reason why odd numbers work really well in a design is because you have a center bead. So a design that has a center, a lot of people will recognize that and they feel like, settled inside. When you use even numbers of beads, it leaves it on a split, which is perfect. If you use even amount of beads, you can put a pendant in the center, hang a jump ring, put a charm, but odd is always easy to work with, gives you a natural center point, and then tiny beads on the side usually works in terms of just the visual appeal of it. And then I have this super cute necklace. So to make it easy, it's got a magnet, which is right here. And we can, hang on one second, Jason's going to adjust that. There. So it is just a magnet that is put on with jump rings attached and crimps. And then the chain. If you can push it one more time for me, Jason. So this is a really good chain. It's an older chain that we've had. It's $4 a foot. So can't go wrong. This is about 2 feet. And you just string the crown flowers on and you have a forever leg. So what I could, oh, I made a video to show you how to make it adjustable. So you can make this adjustable by just taking these two ends and putting it through an adjustable silicone slide. So if you want to see a sample like that, comment. And while we show you the rest of the show, I can run around and grab other samples, but it's easy to make this adjustable so you can wear it like here, a little lower. Oh, sorry, we're not. So you can wear it here, okay? Or you could adjust it a little lower. Nancy and I liked it lower, so that's why it's a little bit of a longer necklace. I put my gemstones on today. Let me move that. My mom gave me this cute little foam flower. It's a plumeria, so I was like, I'm wearing that today. All right, what else do I have on? This simple bracelet. So if you have a found shell, a cone shell, or anything like just tiny piece of recycled glass, you can put it on a simple adjustable bracelet like this, where the chain and everything comes ready to go. It has two loops, and you can join anything you want right there. And that makes it very easy to wear. What else do I have on today? Necklace, kit. Oh, this earring. So this is an oldie but a goodie, and I wanted to show you that if you have shells or anything that's not slightly imperfect, and I'll show you the other side to show you that it's not like a match. It was just two broken shells, and I didn't want them to go to waste. So I was like, let's start using these broken shells. And if you drill it with a core bit drill, which we do have, you can put holes in them and then wear them like this. You could also link them together, necklace, bracelet, but nothing goes to waste, especially when you live on an island. You know, when the resources are, or I grew up with it, a little bit harder to get, it makes you think about being more resourceful. Now, I think I'll show you a couple more things up and down. Okay, so these are some super cute earrings, and it's got the spiral Shiva eye at the bottom. Now, Shiva eye shells, this is its natural spiral in them. We love it. So with the nautilus or the spiral in them, it has like that sense of balance, continuity, and will diamond bit drill work for drilling shells? It can make the hole bigger, but it can't make a hole. So if you want to make a hole in an object that doesn't have a hole, you need to use something like a core drill bit. If you want to make the hole larger, then you can use a reamer. So something like this earring, where there was no hole, you would use the core bit drill. Janice is asking, do I use a Dremel tool? Well, we don't use a Dremel, but you definitely can as long as you have the correct drill bits. I have a bead reamer. Could you close that door for me? I have a bead reamer, and I also have a flex shaft, and both of them work really, really well. If you want to know more about that, we do have videos on YouTube. So if you look up bead reamer or you look up flex shaft, you can see like videos that Jason has made. All right, so these earrings right here with the Shiva eye, and it's really, really simple because I just took memory wire. So the memory wire, oh my God, we have a memory wire earring video. I know this is a lot to tell you, but just so you know that we do have all of these resources on our YouTube. But we did a memory wire earring that shows you how to make two loops. Then you string on any kind of shell. Just remember, everything I'm showing you, we probably would have. All you could do is ask us. But we string on the shells, put two spacers, and wire wrap your focal from there. So this again, this is another really simple go-to technique of stringing something smaller, putting a focal in the center, and then you have a nicely balanced earring. The shape of this earring is holding itself because it's memory wire. You don't have to shape the circle. If you shape this loop with memory wire, it'll shape it for you, which is very, very handy. Okay, let's go. I'm going to switch you to downstream now so that you can see everything else. Okay, that we have to inspire you before we show you the beads. Now, not everything that I'm showing you is in the show because we have a store. So our store is pretty much 10 times bigger than our online store. So if you're like, oh, I really like that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and it's not on the website, don't worry. We have it in the store. And we have all technological advances like FaceTime, photos, texting, messaging. So we can send you all of that. Okay. I really, really like this shell. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. This is jade. Now, this particular jade is Afghani jade. So it's from Afghanistan. It's not jade like from Burma, which is more the nephrite, I'm sorry, the jadeite that you usually see us have, that milkier or the translucent greens and purples. This jade happens to be very dark, very matte, but it's still like it's oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna hold it really close and see if you can see. Go. And it's just spaced out. We have it in like a black jade, a green jade, but I like it. It's really earthy. And when you're buying any kind of bead like this, and you want to do something a little more boho, a little less structure, it's nice because if you look at the tubes, they're all slightly like variegated in color. So it doesn't have one shade of green. It's like browns and greens, and each of them are not the same size. So when they were cut into tubes, they were not cut exact, not like a delica, right? So it has this look of it being very nature, natural, boho. I like it. My mom is very into like that whole hippie 70s. So I think I grew up going, oh, I like things that are uneven, asymmetrical. Okay, now the next sample Miss Pauline made for us, and I love that she mixed Navajo silver right here, which is a current day Navajo silver. They're not the genuine ones from the 70s. And it's got some yellow opal, lapis, more Navajo silver. They call them those pearls, but they're not real pearls. They're sterling silver. And I love this focal that she wrapped. She wrapped it with copper. Look at that. Mixed metals. This one right here is a kit. So we sell the beads in a kit, so you don't have to put it together. It has the Mount Wutai wood. It has opals, boulder opals. It has citrine. Some peach. What else is in here? Some bronze. I love this. So you can string something that's all very woody. And this is mixing shells, turquoise, and amber. Love this. Pauline made this. She's so excellent at making things that are look so freeform, like freestyle. So again, what unifies this piece is that slightly orange color that you find again in the amber. And then using this green to contrast really brings your eye down to it. But it doesn't get bored, right? It's like it's interesting all the way through. I like that. This now is funny. Like I keep thinking it's gonna break. This is month two of these shells. Like I got these at a in Japan, these shells like years ago, and then I made a mix. I think it's like $10 on the website. It's just some purple shell that I strung on the 0.8 millimeter urethane cord that we're selling now. So I keep pulling it, thinking it's gonna break. Like I take it off. I don't know. And do this like 10 times a day. Every time someone asks me about a stretchy cord, I do this and I pull it and I keep thinking that this is the day it's going to break. And it hasn't yet. But part of me was thinking I should come online and break it. Because then you guys will know how is this is it strong? And why does it keep retracting? And all the beads go back into place. This is not the one we've been selling for the last what, 10, 15 years. Yeah. So That one is like a flossy cord, and our vendor stopped making that particular one. So until we find a vendor with the same formula, I am trying some different ones. And so this is called urethane. I think it's super cool. So I've been wearing this almost every day because I'm trying to wear it out. If anybody has an experience using our urethane, now this is not the same thing as other brands out there. How do I know? Because we have the other brands. I tested it. A lot of them broke. So I was not like super stoked about that. So that's why I was like, I'm testing this before we like sell it. Whoa, sorry, shot it across the room. So it is $2 for I think 6 feet. But if you have not tried it, you're the Ohana Premium, and you want me to send you a sample, message us in the Ohana on our website, and then I can send you a packet so you can try it, okay? That way you can go, oh my God, I can do this to my bracelets too. Like that's pretty amazing. Okay, now couple more samples and then we'll start the show. Look at this. I'm so into crown flowers. I'm making these earrings. If you want me to make them for you, it's $30. Doing it them in gold fill or sterling. And the gold fill ones, same price. That is not showing though. This is Nancy's design, which I thought was so cute. Now, if you want to make it just with, wow, this is, hang on, I wonder if you can bring it down just a little. So maybe it's
I don't know. It's just the contrast is good for me because it's a bright.
it's a bright bead.
It's a very there.
Ah, thank you so much. That looks so much better. Okay.
That's why you can see it across the
So
room.
these are the crown flowers, and they do have a really nice size hole. So we did have to drill them a little bit so that they would slide easily on the hoops. On the head pins, though, you don't have to drill them. You can just put the 24 gauge head pin in there, and I put a pearl. So if you want a finished pair of earrings in gold foil, let me know and I can make one for you. I'm on a roll making these right now. The pearl is just a pink pearl. You can look in, I think it's like 5 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters. You can look in your stash and you can make earrings just like this. This one's in sterling, but if you want a gold fill version, let me know. Same price. I'm going to keep them till the end of the week. Okay, same deal on hoops. If you like these beads, it's C131. So you can go comment sold space C131. It's not in the show. I just wanted to show it to you. So if you would like some of these, you can pop it into today's show and grab some. This is the sparkly hoop G642. Then I have these. They're beading hoops. They're gold plated, so they're base metal, but they made cute earrings. We made a pair for Nancy just with this. I'll show you that at the end of the show in case you want to make some with these gold plated hoops as well. Now, Jason pre-taped the show so that way we can read all the comments, run around, pick up any samples that you want to see, and meet you back at the end. But before I run off, I'm just going to show you that I have a few things that are not in the show. It is this. We felt like if you were walking around the beach and you found things you want to wear it, the best way is on these instant pendants. You know, I'm sure you've seen this because we love them. It is, you get three for $12. It unscrews. It's about a 12 gauge wire. Whatever you want to put on it, however you want to do it, you can stack it, get it on. And then this part strings through your necklace, or you can add a jump ring on there. Very handy. This is C412 at the top. C412. So if you want to get some today, comment sold space C412 in your comment section, and that will put it in your cart. We have this is a finial right here, this pointy part, which is pretty, or you can get the cylindrical one with the loop. Okay, this one is C412. It'll actually take you to the same page, so you need to make sure you pick one before you check out. Okay. C41. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. I have the wrong number on this one. Okay. Jason said he's gonna fix it. Okay. While he's fixing that, you can also put spacers on here. And the nice part is when you have the spacer on there, oopsie, look, you can undo it and redo it and just use any bead, map work, any spacer with a nice size hole, and mix and match. So you feel super creative by the day. Oopsie, I forgot the bead. Okay, so that is the instant pendant.
Second, something's going on.
Okay, you know what? It's okay. We can show it at the very end of the show and put it back in. Okay, once you get, once you find the number. So don't worry. Then the other thing that we have in here is these little Thai silver beads, and I'm pulling them up because we have a sample bracelet that I'm going to show you. That is such a cute tiny spacer. This one is M1855. M1855. Oh, at the top, at the top, at the top. Okay, so this is a tiny Thai spacer, and so sorry, poor Jason. He's having a little cough right now. So you can put these in between anything that you're straight stringing. So when you're straight stringing and you want to set your beads apart so they don't touch, especially if they're tiny beads, like 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, and you want it to have like a nice space, this is Thai silver. These are handmade. These are not machine. They're still being handmade. Pretty darn cool. Sold space. M1855 will get you 1 inch. But 1 inch has a lot of beads. Like, I don't want you to think that you're not getting a lot of beads. It is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 30 silver beads on here. So these are also nice if you want to bind them onto something for a little bit of glitz or spacers in between. Then inside this necklace, we have the lapis. So we pop these in, so pretty, gem 2082. And this is a 4 millimeter lapis. The color on these are nice. These are high grade. So you're not going to get a lot of chalky white bits in there. So very, very pretty. Very intense blue. Very clean. And then the other size that is in this necklace. And oh, this is a good opportunity for teaching. So you know how I was saying those are high grade? Well, this one is GEM 2081. So this is 2082 and this is 2081. So this is very beautiful, but if you look at it, you can see that it does have a little bit more inclusion. It's pyrite, so it's the brown ones, which we think adds so much to the look of it. But if you want like clean lapis, like check it out. It will. It is a different quality. And this is a nice time to be able to identify that. We carry both kinds because it depends what you're going to make. Bright blue and definitely more of an earthy. So it has a different feel. So this is the 6 millimeter right here in my hand, gem 2081. And then you can make something like this. Now there was one more thing. If you wanted to make this pendant, Jason was like, let's pop it in the show in case there's somebody who is like, oh, I really, really, really want to. Pointy. Oh, the pointy pendant. This is C409 with the conical finish, C409. And you get three for $12. And it comes in different metal colors. But if you want to buy some rocks, please think about it and let us know. Because these are all beach pebbles from Chicago. Chicago. Right? Wasn't this one? Yeah, I thought this was from the Great Lakes. I will double check with Jason because we have bought many. These are definitely somewhere from the USA. So these are P1981. natural beach pebbles. So someone collected them, polished them, and then hand drilled them. So we got these at a show. And I was like, "Oh, that is so neat." And they feel so good. Now, if you've never drilled a pebble before, they are harder to drill than just turquoise or pearl. So if this is something that you want and you're watching in replay, let us know because I can send you some photos and you can choose what kind of beach pebbles you'd like to work with. You can wear them this way. So if you want to do a head pin handle through it or put a large jump ring, you don't have to stack them. You can wear them the long way. Okay, so that would be the beach pebbles. And now we're going to jump in to Jason's show. I'll be here. We'll be right here hanging out with you. Actually, I'm going to run to my computer so I can comment if you have any questions. Hang tight. Okay,
Here's from the Great Lakes.
Great Lakes. It is, right? Okay, so can you go to July show, Jason? And here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and welcome. Actually, welcome to our nature-inspired July show. We have Shelby here helping out, and we are going to show you some beautiful items, such as some beads, and some charms, and some links, and some glass, and some gems. So, without further ado, let's go look at it. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at, we'll pan back a little bit, are these beautiful items right here. So we have some links. This is sterling silver that we plated with rose gold. It's really pretty. We were actually talking about this. Me and Sandra were talking about this, and she wanted to put one of her birds on top of it. But it runs this way. It's a little tricky, but you can use this as a bar on your necklace, which is kind of neat. So you've seen those bars that have just like flat bars with the holes on them. This is more nature inspired to give you that look, and it's a really pretty bamboo, you know. So you can look at it like this as a bamboo, or you can even look at like at this, and then you can create your own necklace link, or you can actually do an earring drop with this. I like this a lot. This is item M. Oh, there it is, 1685. Thanks, Shelby. And it's very cool. Sterling silver with rose gold plated on top. Right next to it is the bronze large leaf, and that one is M88864.
I got 19 including
This is a fun one too. This also has a really thick look to it, very detail oriented. It's got a loop on the top. If you guys aren't familiar, bronze is copper mixed with tin. Okay, copper mixed with tin, and then you get this wonderful
I have it. I put it on the.
orangey yellow kind of color. It's rather nice. I like this as either just a simple necklace, short necklace pendant, or you can use them as earrings. If you want to have a very profound look, you can put a bead on top of this, and then you can have that really pop, colored pop. And we can look at that when we look at the other beads over there. Enchanting Vines. This is M752. This you can do a couple different things. For our friends who love enamel work, you can put enamel directly on there. For our friends who love resin, you can put resin inside there. For our metal people, you can stamp your pieces and glue it inside there. Quite a bit of things you can do. If you're just the glue type, you can add glue directly on there, and you can put beads, or you can put some. If you're rock collectors, you can sprinkle some of that beautiful magic dust in there. Kind of cool. But look at the back. I love this design. Okay, so there is a front and a back to this. Very nice. And if you want to do something fun, buy two of them, and then you can create sort of a open up kind of thing. Yeah, just jump ring it together. Some ideas for you guys to kind of put through there. Cherry Blossom. This is gold plated over silver. This is M1686. Okay, don't blink on these. These ones are really, really nice. If we have silver ones available, we probably do. I think we do, right?
Yes,
Yep.
we should.
And they are rather beautiful. This I would definitely use with a bead on top if you wanted to accentuate the color of the gold. Something there, a dark blue would look beautiful here. And then you can link that to your earring. For our minimalists out there, you can just jump ring this and put this on a chain. So nice. We do have it in silver, yeah? Thanks, Shubby. Silver gold. And they are on the smaller side, but it's really good for the petite look. It is quite small.
They're so teeny tiny.
They're cute, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you chose them. Very nice. That is the look of it right there. Okay, so that is a cherry blossom. And to round out these metals, we're going to look at this floral hexagon. This is M1285. These are brass. And these are replica pieces, which are neat because these replica pieces, they are old, but they aren't the antique versions. And they're double-sided. Okay, hole runs up and down, so you get this kind of cool look. You can stack them with a bead on top. You can use them individually. I like them. Okay, nice and thick, small, just like the cherry blossoms. So if you like that minimal look, it is quite a bit of fun. All right. You can use these in a lot of these projects right here. This is some of our vintage glass. We have this right here. This is our vintage glass. Do we have a number for this one? Maybe, maybe not. I know we have this. We have this one. This is Z444. This is the daisies, the green daisies. Now, I really like this in terms of putting it in between beads, like so. That's quite cute. Come on, focus. There we go. And even if you wanted to put it here. All right. That's Z444. If you guys are interested in other colors, message us. I can and will be able to find a few other colors available for this. So no worries if that's not your color. I might have it in other colors. So just message us at the store. All right.
This one we do have.
We do?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's right here. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, if you want this one, you just have to type in POS4, sold POS-4 $. All of that in one sentence. This is a leaf-styled bead. It's on the larger side, so you can use this as a great focal. I like it in earrings because it's got that potato chip kind of look. And this is vintage West German. It's a very cool swirl. It feels really nice in the hand. If you want this one, this is POS-$4. And then you'll get this bead. All right? Underneath that, we have some loose beads and gemstones. We have some kyanite, some peridot, and we have some Saturn chalcedony. Okay? Two of these are beads, and this one is a cabochon. So if you want to set something, this is one of those very cool beads that you should be able to get. It is and has been rated by the GIA as a chalcedony. So trust me, it's been checked. So you're good to go. Okay. The light blue here is this beautiful light blue matte kyanite. When we first got these were sort of damaged. I put it through the tumbler, And guess what I got? I got a nice matte look on this one. So this is matte, and this is P1580. Okay, 1580. Very cool bead. I like using it in betweens. Like there's that blue for this. That has a nice contrast right there. Okay, and these are 8 millimeters. The one next to it is our beautiful Arizona Peridot. This is P1059. And rather clear, very, very nice. Please let us know if you want a particular thickness, but they're pretty much all the same. These don't come too cheap. They're just good stuff. Can't replicate that color. And finally, our Saturn Chalcedony. These are cabochons, and this is P2783. If you want any of these, you please let me know. If you want a light colored one or a dark colored one. Light or dark. You want a little bit more pink, you let me know. These are cabochons, so no holes, but nonetheless beautiful pieces to have. Look at that. There's the back side. All natural Saturn Chalcedony. Let's look at some iolite. This is a very dark blue. It's our denim blue iolite. P1626. Move that over. It is a blue. You have to trust me on that. There it is. You can see it now. Beautiful denim blue. It is 13.5 millimeters. This is great for a focal. If you wanted to put this through a focal, use it as a focal for your wood beads. Nice choice. Lava beads. Nice choice. Gemstones. A good gemstone to use with this iolite would be black tourmaline. I like using it with to lighten it up. I probably use probably something fun. What would I use? Probably an orange bead. We'll see. Something fun. Okay, next to that is our green garnet. Okay, grossular garnet. This is P707. P707. Green garnet. And the shades run between a green color, like so, to a brown color, brown yellow color, like so. Okay, don't get confused with green apatite. Okay, you can tell the difference by the weight of this. Green garnet. Okay, labradorite. This is a fun one. This is a star-shaped labradorite. Hole-wise, this one goes through this way. So considered a tip drill. And look at that fire. Shelby, look, you picked one with a fireball on it. Okay.
It's so pretty.
This is P663. It's a faceted star. Briolette style. Great for earrings. Again, going back to the links over here, you can hang it down from the floral hexagon. So instead of putting a bead on top of it, you put this in the middle of it. And look. Ta-da. That's kind of very vintage classic. Tahitian pearls. Right here. This is a smaller Tahitian pearl. This is item number P2471. 2471. And you're going to notice the drill holes are going to be on the bigger side, so there's going to be a few chipping pieces. If you want a large hole, you're going to have chipped pieces. If you want the small hole, you won't get too much of those broken pieces, like so. Okay, but these are my smaller ones. These are about 7 millimeter. Okay, and they're rather round. Okay, you will be getting little, that white there isn't plastic, that is mother of pearl. Okay, that is mother of pearl. Let me zoom it in. That's what happens when you drill a large hole. We didn't do this one. This was done on farm. So, go. Red Creek Jasper. You found some really earthy beads. And this is going to be the least expensive of the pieces today. Red Creek Jasper. Item 1585. 1585. Rondelle shaped. Comes in all kinds of colors. If you have a specific color, let me know. Orange, dark green, or sort of that gray color. Red Creek Jasper. All right. Next up. What do we have next up?
We have this tray. Yippee!
Ooh, this is a fun one.
It's cute.
It is very cute. Okay. Bees, my favorite. Our pollinators. Keeps us alive on this beautiful Mother Earth. I love it. Comes in a silver and a gold. This is M 594.
94. Yep.
Okay, 594. And then M7 571. You can choose either one of these. These will go to the same item. But make sure you choose between silver and gold. These are great drops for your beads that you want to pick up today. Or you can just wear them as is. Again, petite necklaces are in. They're quite nice and they're quite fun. What do we have here? Okay, M041. Beautiful seed beads.
Mix 041.
Mix 041. 50 nose. Comes in 4 different colors. Very, very tiny. If you want to do a little bit of seed bead work. If you want to add a touch of color on your metal pieces, this is a great way to do it. Look at those colors. That's sort of a blue aqua with a little bit of green. That yellow gold, that gold lining makes it look green. That little olivine yellow right there, that copper, and then that brass bronze right on top. Mix 041. Let's look at this. Who loves their birds? This is Bye Bye Birdie. This is one of our few gold-filled pieces in the shop. Quite fun. It's sort of back and front design. It has a loop on the top so you can add it as a charm or wear it as a pendant right away. Earrings. Be really, really cute. What would our show be without spacers? This is M1675. M1675. These are sterling silver. And these little satin wafers, sometimes they call them little potato chips. We can use them as almost like caps, but what's nice about them, you can use them on beads that have an awkward shape. I'm talking about that pointed one right there. You can use this as a bead spacer right there for your focal or your earring. See how it sits on there nicely? Pick up this. If you have to, pick up one of those today. This is the 8mm satin wafer in sterling silver. Boom. Looky, looky. Some strands. Okay. We have some blue colored strands for you to look at today. This beautiful chrysocolla comes in browns and blues. This is gem 1931. Gem 1931. 3.5mm faceted round, almost 4. You're going to get blues all the way to that brown color. You can have some semi-translucence in there. I really like this when I do a binding project. Okay, when you have a binding project, this is a great one to use. So one more second. to say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
This is an impromptu by Shelby. Whoa! Okay, so I don't know if Uncle Jason told you guys, but me and another intern, Carrie Ann, were tasked to make a nature-inspired July collection. And so these were the beads that we picked. Please don't be too harsh on us. I think my favorite is this. I love labradorite. Labradorite is just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. It's so shiny. Like every single bead, especially this strand, every single bead in this strand has like this fire. I don't know if fire is the right term for it, but it's just so shiny and so nice. And then if the camera can pick it up, some of these have like a golden shine. Some of them have a more orangey shine, and then some have like a silver or like a blue shine. So it's super cool how like all of these are kind of different and unique. This one is super silver. I love it.
Which one?
Yippee.
What are you looking at?
Oh wait, I should tell them
What?
the gem number for this. It is gem
1448.
Boop. Okay, but I was just telling them how this is my favorite one. I love this so much.
Is that your favorite one?
Yep.
Of the whole bunch?
As soon as I saw that, I was like, we need to put that in there.
Okay. It's a beautiful bead. You got blues and browns and yellows. Look at that. Did you put it on your skin?
Ooh, not really.
Look at that.
Wow. Imagine just like a whole bracelet or a necklace with just these.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
very. Okay, so you did this one.
Yeah.
Did you do this one? Yep.
No, that's.
Okay, so this one is gem 1854. And that is jade. So this is a jade bead. And this is from Afghanistan. And it is a long drilled bead in dark green. That's kind of cool, right? Almost looks black, but in sunlight it looks totally green. It's a very neat one. $24. Pick yours up today. Holes are rather, it looks like a tiny bead. It is a tiny bead, but the holes are rather nice. There we go. Okay. Long drill. This is fun if you're doing a necklace. We do have a project in the black jade that we did with our Tahitian pearls. This is the green version. This is the green version, guys. This one is a very cool blue calcite. This is gem 664. Gem 664. It actually looks like the ocean and the sea. Ocean, sea, and a little bit of that sand. That's fun, right?
Mm-hmm. It was gonna be in our summer collection, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like this one. This one is one of my favorites. Calcite is on the softer side, so just be careful, you know. Don't be wrestling, mountain climbing, that sort of thing. Okay? But look, I love these browns in there. Gives it a kind of Malka to Makai kind of thing going on. It's a very fun one. Okay? So gem 664 is your 8mm blue calcite. Just a few more beads to do. If you like that calcite but it's on the upper end, we have Aquaterra Jasper, which is blue, red, and brown. Aquaterra Jasper is gem 150. You get a little bit of that blue, some of that red, some yellow and brown. So good to look at. A great way to feature that Malka to Makai look. Look at this brown. interesting choice. This is 6mm sandalwood. This is Gem 2319. Gem 2319, golden sandalwood, 6mm smooth round. If you did not pick one up at our previous shows, pick one up now. These are harder and harder to get from abroad, so pick them up while you have them. It's over 24 inches long. You get to do at least 4 bracelets easily. I think so. 4, about there. You can get 3 if you are on the. You can get 3 easy, 4 by pushing it, but makes a really nice necklace. This is Gem 2319, golden sandalwood, lots and lots of this very pretty grain structure. It's almost like a natural sheen to it. All right. Just like we have spacers, let's show our pearls off. Okay, this is Chinese freshwater pearl, Gem 1761. This is sort of a celadon, light celadon green color. Has a tinge of that green with a bit of yellow, just a little bit. This is a long rice pearl, 7x5, I think. Yep, 7x5. And freshwater pearl, very cool look. This is a nice color for the summer if you don't like those summer colors. Pretty. You chose this one, huh? It's so fun. This shape is super fun. Okay, this is Gem 2244. Gem 2244. These are tip drilled keshis. Okay, very unusual. These are great if you know how to do the briolette wrap. These come in very handy when you're doing like a twisted vine design. Also good for like an earring drop design. For the minimalist, you can just do, for those beachy looks, you can do just a single one of these and you can wrap it right onto chain, and guess what? You have like a choker necklace in this beautiful white color, natural white. Gem 2244. And if you want just a small amount of this, let me know. I can see if we can get our friends to break it up so that we can make even amounts for our friends. We can probably do 4 and still get about 2, 4, 6, maybe 8 pieces per. Okay? Our Shiva eye, Gem 2093. Shiva eye. It's a natural shell. Great earrings. This makes for a great earring. A little on the dark side, but you can see from down there. Nice. Okay. You have your natural swirl. On the back side, you see that natural notch. This is the shell to be used as earrings, bracelets, necklaces, pretty much everything. You can use this for any of those earring design. Very good beachy look. There's like a beach section right here. All right. Shelby, good job.
Yay!
So, if you guys have any questions, please, this is our nature-inspired July collection. If you want to order, remember, use the sold first and then the gem number, watch it in replay, have fun with it, and remember, have a great summer. Come back and see us often. Don't forget we have our YouTube channel with lots and lots of fun items as well as tutorials. Don't forget to visit Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. My
Hello,
gosh.
my friends.
What
Thank
else?
you very much for joining
Every
us.
single social media piece.
Like, do a
out
little
there.
Mr. Rogers for you.
So thank you so much.
Change
We'll
out
talk to
my
you soon.
earrings
Bye-bye.
to show you my lovely cauliflowers. I am so happy that Nancy wore these, made these. And every time she came in, I'd be like, those are so cute, Nancy. Now, if you have any questions about anything we showed you, feel free to ask. What is today? Today's Saturday. We're going to be opening the store soon. If you have a chance to come in and visit us, that'd be awesome. If this is your first time meeting me and Jason, for some of you, as you watch this in replay, welcome, aloha. We're in Honolulu, Hawaii. We have had our beat store for 28 years, and we love it. We love beats, talking about beats. We run a in-store shopping. We have a website. We do our live shows because we like hanging out with you guys. We also teach online. We meet online to be together with our friends. We're on a lot of social media. And basically, it's just me and Jason. Because we love it so much, it's just something we do. Like, we can't imagine doing anything else. So, thank you for joining us. Before I go, if you have any questions about stones, energies, techniques, history, um,
Anything.
uh, gosh, anything about the spiritual aspect of it, the meditative part, healing energy, anything. Go ahead, pop your comments in. I'll be happy to answer if I can. If I don't know, I will be happy to research it. Um, please check. Oh, you can also use our chatbot on our website because that chatbot is also known as Jason, and he answers every question that he can through our chatbot on the website
Or
or on messages because we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, and Pinterest. We love these, and there always is some way of sharing what we love with so many people. We're really lucky. We're very, very fortunate. Before I leave, I'm going to show you one more time my lei with crown flowers. Now I have this tree in my backyard, and I love it so much. Mine are purple on my tree. These are the white ones, but maybe one day I'll make a crown flower lei, and I will wear it on a week. So we do have pop-ups in between, and what the difference is between this show that we do on a Saturday at 12 is we get a little bit more time to make a bunch of samples, represent the show, talk about it all month. Our pop-ups are more like on the fly. We might not have 20 samples for it. There might be just one.
one.
And Nancy's daughter, Carrie Ann, our intern just for the summer, made 3 pop-ups for us. So she called it the Sweet Summer. So we did Sweet Vanilla Summer, and we're going to work on Sweet Mint Summer. And then in August, we're going to do Sweet Strawberry Summer. So just kind of like fun things that she is interested in terms of color and design. We're going to practice knots today and do like a really like boho knotted beachy girl bracelet together. And so I'll make sure that we record that. Now, if you have not joined us in the beat jam yet, please do. Oh yes, Giovanna, we can text you a photo of the drill. Yes, of the Corbett drill. Oh, or you can go on our website. Would you mind going on the website, thebeatgallery.com, type in core, C-O-R-E, like apple core, and bit, B-I-T, core
I
bit.
also messaged you
Oh,
with
and
the
Jason
drilling
said he
video.
also messaged
With
you
the drilling video,
with the video.
the 30
So
minute
check
video.
for that. But check out our site. It has an app that we pay a little extra for. So it has a feature that it helps you find things. So if you kind of just type in the search bar, what it can be like, you don't have to be exact. And it will do its best to bring up a blog post, any kind of product or anything related. So make sure you use the website. That is our really good friend, the
Super
website.
good.
All right, that was it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I have been beating like a maniac. I don't know about you guys. Like just in my bag, I have a piece of chain. Like I have a fanny pack that I wear because I'm almost like a little squirrel. And as I find things, I put it in my fanny pack right here. My fanny pack also has jewelry. Let me see if I can lift it. Look, I made it a little crown flower lei for that. The next bead jam is in August. I think is a Sunday the 10th. Ruth, can you double check it for me? But look, I have a Tahitian pearl in my bag, and I'm going to make a necklace with gems. So just imagine one Tahitian pearl and gems up to here, gems up to here, and then chain. So I'm thinking about putting tourmaline on the sides and graduating the tourmaline either in color or size, or doing like all different colors of tourmaline and color gradating it. Yes, the bee jam is on August 10th. Now, here's exciting news about the bee jam for our premium subscribers. You can pay and come for 20 bucks or come for free if you are in the Ohana. If you want to try the Ohana premium, we do have a 30-day free trial. So you just got to reach out to me and Jason so we can send you that invite. Uh, what was I talking about? Beach jam, wrap this necklace. My God. Okay. So I have like a lot of things on my mind and I can't remember. But if there was something that I was talking about and you are interested, you are welcome to reach out, be our friend, like us, subscribe. We are do our best to share everything we do because we're always doing something, whether it's teaching, learning, making. It does not end, and we love to share all of our info. So come join us at a B Jam. And even if you're not there to make, sometimes our friends will come and organize or design. So you're super welcome. Oh my God. And on August 3rd, Pauline, she's in our Facebook Ohana. She's such a strong member. She makes jewelry every week. I hope you guys can meet Pauline in person one day when you come to the store. She hosts us on Thursdays. She is unfettered in her pursuit of creativity. Like nothing holds this lady back. It's just amazing. She does dance as well, and I think you can see that creativity, like just really just like burning off of her. So check out Pauline's samples that she shares so generously in the Facebook Ohana. And on the third, she's gonna do a macrame veil class for us, a live one. We'll put it in replay in the premium Ohana, and I hope you see it. What else can I tell you? There's so many things, right? In terms of being creative, the things we're all working on. I just did an iPin class for wire components yesterday, Zoom on a Friday, and I did not, unfortunately, tape it because I forgot to hit record. So I think I'm going to do a wire component series, mostly for my brain. So I can get it out of my brain, get it onto video, and then maybe in my 80s when I can't remember, maybe, because I mean, I can't remember things now. So maybe when I get older, or not when, as I get older, I can use it as my own reference. I think that's one of the reasons Jason and I love to do video is because we have customers asking us how to do stuff for things that we did maybe 20 years ago, and he and I are like, oh, can't remember how to start or the length. So it's a great way of maintaining. So if you don't make videos yet of your own process, I highly recommend you do. You can store them on YouTube. I think there's free YouTube channels you can make, store your own videos, and keep it somewhere because it is so important. Spinner ring class, send me a picture, Taylor. I want to see. So keep on learning, keep on asking questions, and make something, make stuff. Like I look at my mom. My mom is 78, and she is like gasa gasa in Japanese, like a go-getter. And I think part of it is because she is always making food, gardening, plants, pillows, sewing, needlework, crochet, beads. And like that lady, I tell you, being creative is so good for the spirit. So sending out lots of love, shakas, mm,
What's that new one? You learned from TT.
mini shakas.
Yeah.
And I will see you guys. Come join us. Hang out with us. Let's bead. I promise you, you will enjoy beading with us. Or maybe not. But at least you get to make something. Bye bye.